Hi YouTube, my name is Anna. I'm 27 years old and I live in a small remote mountain town. And I'm stuck. Maybe not in the literal sense, but certainly in the figurative. Maybe you felt this way before at some point too. Maybe you even feel this way right now. My world has become quite narrow the past couple of years. Between COVID, job stress, tearing my ACL, and raging wildfires on either side of our small valley this past summer. Just to name a few. I've sunk into a place of mental claustrophobia and what feels like near total inertia. But it hasn't always been this way. Whenever I go on Facebook for work, it always reminds me of what I was doing 3 or 5 or 7 years ago. There was a period in which I really was living the width of my life, not just the length. I studied abroad in Ghana, I traveled in Colombia with a friend from college, I ran an incredibly difficult trail race in which I placed 4th for women. I was social, I backcountry skied, I worked in wilderness education, but over the past couple of years, most of my days and weeks and months have started to look more or less the same. And don't get me wrong, it's not all bad. I have an amazing partner, an adorable dog, 4 chickens, and I live in a beautiful place. But it's by my own actions, or rather inactions, that I've reached this place of inertia. And therefore, it's only by my own actions that I'm gonna get myself out. No one is going to appear out of the sky and magically make my life more meaningful. That's why I'm embarking on this project, which I'm calling Redefine Baseline. Firstly, I've started by defining what I consider my baseline or everyday activities. Working, scrolling through Instagram, way too much, watching YouTube and Netflix, doing random household chores, hanging out with my partner, taking care of the dog and chickens, and occasionally skiing, playing ice hockey, and reading. To redefine this baseline, I'm going to film myself every week doing something that is outside the bounds of my normal day-to-day routine. It could be something as simple as a small art project, or it could be something that pretty radically gets me outside of my comfort zone. As deeply nerve-wracking as it is to film myself and put it on YouTube, I'm doing this to A, hold myself accountable, and to B, perhaps in some small way inspire others to chart their own path toward getting unstuck. I've got a concept, I've got some ideas brainstormed. Besides that, I really don't know where this thing is gonna go. But if any of what I've said has resonated with you, and you want to find out where this goes, then I'd love to have you on board. If you've watched this far, the best way to stay tuned to the evolution of Redefine Baseline is by hitting the subscribe button down below this video. Thank you so much for watching and for taking a chance on a brand new YouTuber. If you're keen, we'll see you next week for my first endeavor.